I got that foam on that cup of coffee is that let me just get the fridge out. A bit too sweet, a bit too sweet. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining me now, then my name is Liz. I'm a Christian, and on this channel you'll find things about my faith, a lot of food, and also a little bit of lifestyle. Today I'm filming a full day of eating on my period, and I wanted to film this video because I feel that as girls, a lot of us like eat different things on our periods, and I think sometimes we get a little bit, what's that word, paranoid because we eat. I feel like a lot of us eat a bit more, but I wanted to also share with you a little bit of science and also just share with you what I do when I do have a little bit of cramps on my period. So this morning I woke up about 7:30. I had a hot cross bun with a satsuma, and then I also took my painkillers. I'm currently on day 2 of my period, which is the worst day for my cramps. I literally have the worst cramps in the world. So I tend to take ibuprofen and paracetamol. And if you didn't know, you cannot take ibuprofen, which is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, on an empty stomach. You have to eat something. So that's one of the reasons why I woke up 8 and then I took my medication. And I take ibuprofen and paracetamol because they work best on maximizing and having really effective pain relief. And then around about 10 o'clock I went outside and made myself some breakfast, which is going to be shown here now. For breakfast today I'm going to be having some tuna, and I've just put in here some salt, some garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, which is optional but it really does give it a nice kick. I've also added some black pepper, and I added in half of a lemon. I didn't really use measurements, I can just add it as I go. And then now I'm going to add in the leftover can of sweet corn from last night's dinner, and then I'll show you how I make the sandwich. I also add some cherry tomatoes. A really quick tip though, if you wanted to make this really more indulgent sort of tuna sandwich, then you add some pesto and also add some melted cheese, and that will just elevate it to the next level. But this is what I have today. Okay guys, so here is what I'm having for breakfast. Mind what I'm wearing, I'm literally still in my pajamas, but let me show you. So I'm having some grapes, I'm having a slice of homemade lemon drizzle cake that I got from my auntie. This is how much is left, and we got this like 2 days ago. It's really nice. And I'm also having my tuna salad sandwich, which you guys saw me make. And then I have a really foamy coffee alternative. In my last video I showed you how I make the coffee alternative, so go and check it out if you want the steps. Look at the foam on that. And I didn't even use a milk froth or anything like that. The way I got that foam on that cup of coffee is that let me just get the fridge out. I literally, give me a second. So I got the carton of milk, and I literally shook it, like literally kept shaking it until I could hear it was quite frothy. I poured it in the mug, put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, no more, or it will overspill. And then I poured it on the top of my coffee after I made it. And I got a really nice foam. So just in case you wanted to get something cool like that, because I thought it was pretty cool, then I wanted to share that tip with you guys. Okay, I'm going to go eat this, and then I'll see you guys when I have some lunch or for my next meal. I'm currently in bed, in a little bit of pain, but I'm just going to eat my breakfast and then do a bit of editing, and then go downstairs and start meal prepping. So, yeah, me a fun little chill day.
What am I waiting for? Am I afraid, I wanna talk to you. I should've known, I should've stopped for you.
Wait for it, and here it goes! That's what you get for stuffing your sandwich, Liz, too much! Let's get into a little bit of science talking.
That ocean blows.
So if you didn't know, I am currently in school to become a midwife. I'm currently around about 7 to 8 weeks from qualifying. So I'm almost a midwife, but I'm not yet. I'm still a student. But with that, obviously, in my learning, we talk about the reproductive system all the time, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of science. The science does actually show that our bodies do need a little bit more energy, either coming up to the days of our period or during our period, because let's think about this a little bit logically. Your uterus is a muscle. It is contracting and relaxing to remove the middle layer off your uterus. So every single month your body gets ready to hold a baby, and if that egg isn't fertilized, then the endometrium, so your uterus has 3 layers: your myometrium, the endometrium, and then the perimetrium. And if we do not have a fertilized egg, then the myometrium will start to shed to the endometrium. So it relaxes and contracts. And that requires a little bit more energy. And so it's completely normal for you to eat a little bit more food or to feel a little bit more hungry in the days or during your period. And I tend to feel really hungry a few days prior and or in the first beginning days of my period. My appetite completely increases. So that's one of the reasons why I do an intermittent fast on my period. I just eat exactly when I'm hungry. So now that we've got a little bit of that science out of the way, let's get into. Okay guys, so it's currently 3 p.m. I'm having lunch, which is so late, but I'm filming 2 videos today, and I've just done the first recipe for the other video that I'm filming, and that took much longer than I thought it would. So I'm gonna have a quick lunch. So let me show you. Okay, so I'm having the same tuna sandwich thing that I had for breakfast. The only difference is I'm only having 1 slice of bread, and I put some tartar sauce on the bottom just for something a little bit different. And we're having some water, nothing fancy, and then my laptop is right there so that I can start doing some work. I also got to share and show you guys that I had another set of painkillers. So I had that about 2 p.m-ish. I tend to take them every 6 hours because that's just what the recommended time says on the package. And then I also had my supplements, which I take olive oil, garlic pills, a multivitamin, and vitamin D. I sometimes forget to take vitamin D, but vitamin D as well. I don't know why I take all of those supplements. Honestly, I just follow whatever my mum tells me to take. Even though I am a 22-year-old adult, I'm still a child at heart, trust me. I just follow whatever she tells. I know for a fact that garlic pills is really good for your immune system, so I take it because #COVID. But yeah, I forgot to show you that, but I just want to let you know that I did take my supplements and my painkillers. The lighting in here is not the best, but I really want something warm and sweet, and I'm not really a tea bag type. Well, I am, but I don't really want a tea bag right now. So I'm gonna have some of this crushed apple and cinnamon fruit cordial. Now, if you actually want me to tell you guys a little joke, my dad bought this about last year Christmas, and he thought it was like Chaleur. So he bought about 6 bottles, maybe even 7. And he was so happy about it because it was like an offer, and he was like, oh great, I found a bargain, Liz. And I was like, Dad, it's cordial, meaning that you have to dilute it. And he was like, what? And I was like, yes, Dad. And it's literally been the funniest story, one of the funniest stories I think about. But yeah, this has like, it's really, really nice and spicy, you know, really in like all the festive sort of autumnal mood and spirit. So I'm gonna have some of that with some hot water. I might put a bit of sparkling water in it as well. Don't ask me why. I have a really bit of a weird craving. And I might also have a little bit of a sweet fizzy drink because that's what I'm feeling before I start my placement. I need to relax and enjoy myself. Let's go.
But I don't know if I should make a move, 'cause I may never come back here, and I may never see you again. But I won't forget that ocean blue, your ocean blue.
Bit too sweet, a bit too sweet, but it tastes good. guys, so for dinner I'm going to have some lentil curry that I made for my meal prep for work. It either is coming up before this video or afterwards, but either way I'll leave it linked in the description box below. I've got some rice, I've also got some carrots and some little bit of vegetables, not a lot but a little bit. For dessert, I had a little bit of this apple cake that I made. It is one of the most simple recipes that I've ever created, and honestly, every single person that tasted it absolutely loved it, and I will share with you what I thought about it in the next clip. Don't mind if I have a bit of this cake while my food is warming in the microwave. Honestly, it's so good. Not too sweet. It's so light, so moist. I think it's one of the best recipes I've ever made. And I'm also just so proud of the fact that how... Oh, excuse the outfit change. I just had a shower and I'm ready for bed. But I'm so proud of the pictures that I took this weekend off the cake. Like, try to food style it. It's not amazing. I'm still a beginner. But I'm just so proud of it. So I definitely want to share that with you guys too. I wasn't satisfied after that last plate of food, so I decided to follow my hunger cues and have another plate. And on this plate I had some macaroni cheese and chicken from last night's dinner. I also had some leftover lentil curry and some rice, and I used the same plate because I was not in the mood to do more dishes. For dessert, I had some more of that apple cake that I showed you previously, and I also had some more of that lemon drizzle cake from breakfast just to finish it off. And to end the night, I had a lovely bit of Tony's hazelnut chocolate. If you haven't tried this chocolate out, go and try it because it's the bomb. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I know sometimes talking about our menstrual cycles, even as girls, can feel a little bit taboo, but I really hope this video started some sort of a conversation. Before you leave, make sure you share any tips that you do when you guys are on your menstrual cycles, whether it's pain relief tips, whether it's something that you guys eat, and also share your diet in the comments below. Do you guys get more sweet cravings, more savoury cravings? Does your appetite actually increase or does it not? I would love to know what you guys do on your periods. Before you leave, please give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, because it really supports the YouTube algorithm. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future uploads. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. But more importantly, Jesus Christ loves you. Take care. Bye, guys.